For more advanced steal control, flick the right stick left or right to reach with that hand. It's important to reach with the correct hand, which will be the one closest to the ball, to maximize your chances of knocking the ball free and avoiding reaching fouls. Be sure to only attempt steals when the ball handler is over dribbling or leaving the ball exposed. You can also attempt strips by flicking down on the right stick, which are useful when the ball handler is holding the ball in triple threat or attempting a shot. The right stick is also a great way to play the pass.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome everyone to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Poeltl. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for Chicago, you'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. The guard set is White alongside Levine, and it's Vucevic in at center. Doris, opening night. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Kevin, for the die-hard fans, that late summer months, those are brutal. You're just anxious to get back at it and see the greatest in the game go and apply their craft. Can't wait. They feed off the energy of Dennis Schroeder, and when he gets these opportunities, he makes the most of them.
And good that time.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Well, this is one of OG Anunoby's calling cards. His disruptive nature on the defensive end turns into transition opportunities. That is beautiful.
Now here's White. For three, Levine. Siakam pulls it in.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Passes it to Schroeder. Pass to Poeltl. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Williams finds Vucevic. Launches it. And Zach LaVine hits from deep. Levine's got his second bucket tonight.
So accurate from the field and from the free throw line. LaVine can score in all sorts of ways.
Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
White against Schroeder. Takes it out to Siakam. Drills it from outside. Siakam's got his third bucket of the night.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Pass to Williams. Out to White. Shoots over Schroeder. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the foul on Patrick Williams.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Barnes looking around. Inside, Poeltl. And the layup falls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 9. It's stolen by Schroeder. Over Levine. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Zach LaVine.
And now we'll get perspective here. Now the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've all also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Carter, he's checked in for Zach LaVine.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 19-5 run. The shot's good from Carter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here's Vucevic after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now here's Barnes to the middle. And it's Poeltl that time on the assist by Barnes. That's now 8 points for Jakob Poeltl. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against Sacramento. DeRozan for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
No good on the three. Raptors leading by 16. Siakam passes to Schroeder. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
DeRozan for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. Number 5, the Bulls.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Yeah, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Williams for three. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the inside, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 9 points for Siakam.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Chicago calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DeRozan's got 7.
Now, how easy to rise and fire on the catch is it if you're DeMar DeRozan, such a pure, gifted scorer?
Nobody near Barnes. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
DeRozan in the corner. Another shot. He lays it in. He's got 9.
Well, this guy is so good at keeping his focus on the rim. DeMar DeRozan likes going right at the defense.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
Trent gets the bucket.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's White. Still without a basket. Williams from outside. Good on the triple. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
On the wing, DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Schroeder following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Charity stripe shot, and it's Schroeder missing. Carter right side. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Raptors leading by 11. Here's Trent. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by Achua.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 15.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball, let him go into attack mode.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by DeRozan. Lets it go with a 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Trent can't hit.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
DeRozan finds Drummond. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Achua. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Shots good from Young.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
It's tipped. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Toronto grabs the miss. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Great, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Levine's checked in for Chicago. Takes the 13-footer. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 8 points.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Young kicks to McDaniel. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Craig passes to DeRozan. Drummond dishes to DeRozan. Shoots over at Chua. Misses off the left iron. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this.
50.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Williams finds Levine. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Raptors.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bulls trailed by 18. Here's Levine. Again, Levine missing. Anunoby passes to Trent. Misses the layup.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Levine for 3. Here's Vucevic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Fast break, Toronto. Anunoby, good. And that's now 6 points for OG Anunoby.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Williams inside the line. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
And the shot is good. Trent's got 10.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
So for the Bulls, Phillips, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Terry's subbed in for Levine. The Raptors also with a sub. Coloco's checked in. Trent gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And another shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And another miss by Chicago. Toronto leading by 20. Down low, here's Siakam. Sweet. Little floater. And that's 11 points for Siakam.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Alder. David?
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
Second team foul.
All right, David, thank you. Chicago making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Back to Trent. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
A three from Barnes. Here's Koloko. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Chicago's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Vucevic dishes to Williams. And the pass to DeRozan. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's DeRozan missing. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Barnes. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Jacks up a three. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's White. The Raptors getting the bucket. And DeRozan kicks to Terry. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
Trent with the wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Now, this is about a guy who understands I've got every aspect of my game working right now. Gary Trent Jr. is cooking, folks.
Now here's DeRozan. 17 points in the game.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan.
Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 24 per clip, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam.
Terry.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Now here's Terry. Here's White. It's good from long range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Trent. A shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Terry. To the paint. That's good from Williams. The assist from DeRozan. Williams has got 10.
And look at how DeMar DeRozan tries to get the basketball around and trust his teammates. Love that he's allowing them to make plays.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Chicago calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover number.
And the Bulls with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Terry. And it's Carter in for White. And then for Toronto, McDaniels comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Anunoby.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 12 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Drummond. No scoring in this one. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trent can't hit. The Bulls shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Drummond, banked in off the glass.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Schroeder passes to Poeltl. Back to Schroeder. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Plenty of space. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Inside. Gets a hand on it. And finally they hit one. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Gary Trent Jr.
Carter finds Williams. Now here's Dosunmu. Out to Carter. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Toronto leading by 23.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And Jalen McDaniels, of course, much like his brother Jaden, can be a menace on defense.
That's a great word, Kevin, because he has got such great length and versatility on the defensive end. The frame is wiry, but believe me, he's stronger than he looks. This is a guy who's not got a big name by any means, but Jalen McDaniels can be a solid rotation guy.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Trent, he's open. Craig pulls it in. The Bulls shooting not great, 40% for the game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine's shot is off.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Boucher passes to Schroeder. Back to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Pass to Craig. Back to Levine. Basket counts. Levine's got 9.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now Trent. 16 points for him. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Carter. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Levine puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there, get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the floor.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, man. Not even get the shot up in several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in, or you get an offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with McDaniels, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Here's Siakam. Tries yet again, and DeRozan sends it back.
Woo-hoo! DeRozan with the D. Go ahead and show off that length, DeMar.
Pass to White. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Anunoby, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Levine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jalen McDaniel.
I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
The Bulls have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The Raptors making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's an 18-point lead.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And that one is good.
Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
Schroeder against White. Fires top of the key. Tries again. And Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
To the inside, Pirtle. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Goes back up, and Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
And the shot goes in.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's Levine. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Again, Toronto.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Here's White. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 22. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Patrick Williams.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
First team foul.
He hits both from the stripe.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Here's White, and Pirtle sends it back. And here we go, fast break. Barnes has got it. 2 points, that one goes. He's got 17.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. OG Anunoby, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
White dishes to Levine, shoots over Anunoby, and again, unable to change momentum here.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Williams after the miss from Dennis Schroeder, and White kicks to Levine. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he has definitely been strong. Struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Terry's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White. And Toronto also making a switch. Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And he gets it to go. Terry's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. To the left side wing. Down low. Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Barnes sends it back. Knocks down the 3-ball. Phillips has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Barnes, and he can't bank that one in. Drummond passes to Phillips. Off target from three-point range. Stolen by Terry, and Drummond throws it down.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barnes outside.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down. They may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Coloco's checked in. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby.
Boy, what a physical play from Andre Drummond. Shrugs off the contact and gets the bucket.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 17. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The assist.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Drummond. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And finished off by Craig.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Schroeder. How he performed last season. He was around 12 points per game last year. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Got a hand on it. They recover it, and they get it back. Good. Drummond's got 12.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
To the middle, here's Coloco.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Dosunmu, defended by Trent. Here's Craig. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nobody near Schroeder. Buries it from three-point range. Schroeder's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. McDaniels checked in for Scotty Barnes.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Inodor's looking at Precious Achua. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Dosunmu. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Coloco. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
And it's Trent in the corner. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dosunmu. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Now, here's Trent. He's got 21. Count it. Trent's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Raptors ball.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Raptors third.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The shot's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And the basket by DeRozan. Here's Trent. He's got 23. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Achua. The putback. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Carter with the 3. Terry finds Drummond. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Craig. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got DeRozan. Jones is out there with Terry. And it's Taylor in at the power forward. Now here's Schroeder. Back to Young. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Why does Thad Young shoot a high percentage? Because he's smart and confident shooting in catch-and-shoot situations.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And here's the fast break. Here's the lob to the hoop.
This is where you want the ball in DeRozan's hands. He can make a play for himself or right there for his teammates.
Now, here's Boucher. To the inside, McDaniels. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Young with the steal. There's the pass to Dick. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Anunoby, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Dick passes to Boucher. And there's the drive and the dunk by Boucher.
Very versatile and offensive-minded big. Chris Boucher giving you a little bit of everything on that drive. Okay.
Here's Vucevic. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
That's tipped. Here's Dick. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Osumu, he's checked in for Jones. And then for Toronto, Coloco's checked in. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for McDaniels.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Now, here's Anunoby. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Coloco. Vucevic defending.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for it with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice job.
And that one's good by Porter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Porter. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Terry the pass to Phillips. That one's off, still out of sync. Toronto's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Dick. A rebound by Phillips.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Now, here's Porter. Young outside. Tries it from 9. Nice jump shot. Good.
Such a confident finisher in close. You want to know why Thad Young's percentage is high? Look at that assertiveness.
Terry the pass to Vucevic. Second chance shot. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Down low, here's Anunoby. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dosunmu, the pass to Taylor. Trains the 3-pointer. Taylor's got himself going there. His 1st points of the game on the deep ball.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Steps back and fires. Dick can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game. He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. What do you think of that,
I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
Now, here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Dosunmu's shot is off. It's been all Raptors. Inside, here's Coloco. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Chicago again turning it over.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Toronto's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Porter passes to Young. And here is Anunoby. Here's Coloco. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Coloco's got 4 points this quarter.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Dosunmu. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Phillips. Terry outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Williams for 3. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Here's Dick. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Dosunmu looking to end the run. Here's Vucevic. It's deflected. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Dick. Ripped away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Young. Scotty Barnes comes in for Porter. And Trent subbed in for Dick. Dosunmu's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Anunoby, no good. The Bulls shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Bucket is good.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Rebound by Williams. And Chicago shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
On the wing, Barnes. Over Terry. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Trent. Trent's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove. Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Rebound by the Bulls. Dosunmu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Terry the pass to Phillips. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Drops in the layup for 2. Trent's got 25 points in the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Raptors. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Toronto's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He misses the free throw. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Koloko at the line for...
And the second free throw, good. The Bulls shooting 39% from the floor, not their best. Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Over Barnes. And another miss by Chicago. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Raptors, Gary
Trent hits them both. And so here is Chicago. Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Trent outside. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes, almost, but it rolls out. The Bulls shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And Barnes sends it back.
Bulls basketball.
.136 left in the fourth quarter. Hits it from three-point range. It's been all Raptors. Schroeder outside. Barnes outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Gary Trent Jr.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And that one's good. Schroeder
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Trent outside. Pass to Boucher. It's off. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Gary. A second rounder in 2018, but now you're a key contributor. What does it mean to you to have the confidence of this team?
It's unbelievable, you know. Your teammates trust you, and those type of players, those vets, trust you. It's a great thing, you know. Me and the coaching staff, we work on this every day. So, you know, it's great to finally see it paying off.
Man, I know you've put the work in. I'm glad to see it happening on the court. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.